What's going on, guys? Megazard here. Today I'm just going to be bringing a quick UU game versus Kolbrushy. This is not for the Bang Tour, which I uploaded several times, like a few rounds of that. The reason for that is the last time I played for Bang Tour, like the last round, it was not like a good game worthy of uploading. I basically just got slaughtered. Part somewhat poor matchup, part my opponent just played it really well, and I never had a I just kind of got shredded, but this game was really cool. This is for the UU auth versus non-auth tour, which is basically all the auth have to defeat all the non-auth who sign up, and there's like 70 people trying to take down the mods. Voices don't count as auth either, so it's like a war of attrition. This is my game versus Kolbrushy. Like, the signups were yesterday. We're already playing, and like the first round's up and everything. So I have straight fucking like really hyper offense, like SD Mega Abomasnow, DD Mence, Stealth Rock Cobalion. It's not Sword Sand, so it's Volt Switch. I have Belly Drum Slurpuff, Choice Specs Rotom, and then Choice Scarf Chandelure with Memento, because then Slurpuff can like Belly Drum and kill things. And yeah, you sort of overload things. Like Cobalion can lure in the Doublade with Volt Switch, and then I can go out into like the Rotom, so that then it's weakened for Slurpuff, and then Abomasnow can also lure it and weaken it with Earthquake, so that, you know, that's kind of how it works, you know. Really just strong hyper offense. He's got like what seems like a fairly basic balance build. Florges, Swampert, Mence is like a strong core. He has the Dragon Fairy Steel with Cobalion, he has a Meloetta, and then Sharpedo is actually a threat, and that's because anything for hyper offense, like Sharpedo's really fast, and it's just annoying. I also realized after using this team has problems with Mega Aerodactyl, and I mean like, problems. Because it's faster than Scarf Chandelure, I think. I'm pretty sure it is, which means like it basically is faster than everything. But Mega Shark is also faster than everything. That's going to be an issue. Mega Beedrill is probably an issue. I don't think this is the greatest hyper offense because it has like bad matchup versus other offense. It's too slow. It's too fat for hyper offense, but it's whatever. So basically my plan is try to break through the core. His only thing for Slurpuff is Swampert. Swampert lives a hit if it's at full health. Like, Play Rough does 82 to 93% or something like that. And then, yeah, I kind of need to weaken the Pert. He also doesn't have much for Cobalion. It outspeeds his entire team except, like, speed tying with his own Cobalion. So that's, like, something I can look at. But I'm going to lead Rotom, because I sort of expect him to lead, like, maybe Swampert to get up Rocks, or maybe Cobalion, because Cobalion leads. And no, he ends up leading Mence, and first turn I really don't want him Fire Blasting, so I'm just going to risk Chandelure. If he Draco, that would have been a good play, but I felt fairly confident that he wasn't, especially since I have a Slurpuff, and I'm going to go right into Cobalion, because he's either going to drop a Draco or go to Florges on the Chandelure. So I'm fairly confident that, as he does go Florges, I'm going to set up my Stealth Rock. He predicts that, goes for a Moonblast, and does 49%, which really sucks. I don't have lefties, so I might die to the next one. I'm shook at Cobalion. So I'm going to go into Rotom, not expecting that to do so much, and then he protects as I try to Volt Switch, like calling him switching with the trick, but nope. He's Protect, he's Wish Tech, he's not like Calm Mind, so I'm just going to have to Volt out of there. I don't really have a switch into Moonblast, so I'm just going to go into Chandelure because I resist it. This team is very weak as hell. This is not a great team. So I am going to get the special attack drop. There's no way I'm killing this thing, so I'm going to go right back into Rotom because I kind of expect him to Protect to scout me because he doesn't want to get tricked still. Now I'm going to click Trick, maybe like just crippling it or something because this Florges is really a big issue. So I'm just going to Trick whatever. If he goes to Shark, that's fine, like, to absorb the trick. And he ends up going Meloetta, though, which is some Colberberry variant. Now I don't have a switch into Specs, so I'm just going to sack Rotom and do whatever he wants to go for. It ends up being Psyshock. This lets me go into Abomasnow. I know I can take the hit, and it's like the only thing that can. Specs Meloetta kills everything. So I'm just going to click Woodhammer, because if he stays into Psyshock, and I like over-predicting Earthquake, I kind of lose. I have to Woodhammer, so he goes to Cobalion. I believe at this point I go into my Mence. I could have gone Shandy, but I wanted to see if he was going to predict that. As he ends up just going for Substitute, so I guess, like, kinda. I'm not really sure what he's going to be at this point. Like, he could be a few sets, so he's going to end up being just regular sub SD, as I'm just going to break it with the Earthquake. I could, like, I don't really have a switch in here, so I just sort of have to hope that there's no flinch or other bullshit. Unfortunately, he's going to flinch me, which is, at the time, I was just like, oh, fuck. That sucks, because a dead Cobalion would be huge. Dead Cobalion would mean Abomasnow is a lot easier time, Cobalion is a lot easier time without bringing the speed down. Mostly Abomasnow, though. So I'm just going to go Chandelure, because, like, what else do I go into? As he goes into the Meloetta, just sort of, like, trying to scout for moves, since it's not really doing that much right here. And he ends up dying to 2 Fire Blasts, which is cool. So, now he's going to bring in his Salamence, because rocks suck, and I'm just going to end up just staying in, predicting him as a defog. Do 40% to Immense. I honestly didn't even think I 2 KO, but I'm fairly certain he's defogging. I'm just going to Fire Blast and weaken the Immense, which is really nice for Cobalion, as he ends up going to 4 just as I miss. Would have liked damage, because don't have much to kill that, but it's whatever. I'm just going to go for another Fire Blast. Does 36%, so the extra damage would have been nice. Unfortunately, I really can't beat this one-on-one, so I'm going to end up switching out into Cobalion, now predicting him to Wish, because otherwise he might be a little pressured by Chandelure. And I'm just going to click Iron Head as I get the counter flinch, which does end up helping me, so that sort of makes up for the flinch on Mence. Iron Head's a fair move, right guys? I'm going to Iron Head again, as he goes for the Moonblast. Does end up taking out my Cobalion, so good thing I got that flinch. Otherwise, this floor just would just, like, won. But now I'm going to be able to go into Slurpuff, and I'm going to kill him with a Play Rough. And this is where, like, he's going to go to Cobalion, and I make a serious misplay right here. I'm like, I'm not entirely sure what he's going to do, because the thing is, Iron Head does not OHKO Slurpuff. So he could do 3 things. If he Iron Heads as I, like, attack, then I get the Unburden, he's going to die to the second one. If he Iron Heads as I Belly Drum, then I'm not going to be able to kill him, though. Because, like, Slurpuff can't do 55% to a Cobalion, or Lefty's is 6%, so 57% to a Cobalion with Drain Punch. Or he might, like, go for a sub or something, predicting me to just, like, do something different. He might Sword Stance, predicting me to, like, attack him, knowing I'd get the Unburden, and then he'd be able to OHKO me without Unburden. So, kind of big 50-50 right here. What ends up happening is that he Sword Stances, predicting me to attack him. Had I Belly Drummed there, I would have won. I wouldn't have straight won, because he does still have Swampert, but it would have been a lot better for me, as he ends up just OHKOing me. And basically my play now is, like, maybe getting something around Scarf Shandy or something. So I'm going to go to Chandelure on this. He's going to sack the Salamence to get a free switch, because Salamence dies to Abomasnow, dies to Shandy. Honestly, though, he did need to keep it. He probably should have gone to Sharpedo right there. So he's going to go to Sharpedo, and I go straight to Abomasnow, which is somewhat questionable. Like, here's the thing. This is where it kind of turns around, because he's going to straight Mega Evolve and go for the Crunch. And all he needed to do was get 1 speed boost, and he would have won. Like, I would have just lost, because there was nothing I can do. But because he Mega Evolved straight away for, I can't really explain it, it was a joke. I'm going to have a small chance to win the game, because I do have Energy Ball in the Scarf Chandelure. So I'm going to go into Shandy. I'm going to kill the thing with an Energy Ball. Now he's going to go into the Cobalion, which is, like, the only thing that's living Energy Ball, obviously. He goes to Swampert to just get a little more hail damage off, so that's going to die. And it basically comes down to, can I do enough, and then can he do enough? Because he still resists the hit, but I resist Iron Head, which is the only thing to hit me with. So I go for an Energy Ball. It does 25%, so it's not enough, but Chandelure is going to take the Iron Head really well. Like, that does less than Rocks damage, so Chandelure is going to end up just barely sweeping the game with 3 mons left. I think we both choked. I needed to Belly Drum on the Cobalion to have a chance. He just needed to, like, not Mega Evolve right there, so it was still a really cool, close game. Auth v non-Auth is just a cool type of tour in general that's a lot of fun. Maybe I'll host one for PU. I'll ask Magma. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.